Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we would like to present on the case study of Jakel Trading. My name is Nur Idina binti Hamzah. The business of Jakel Trading was started in January 1983 by the late Muhammad Jakel bin Ahmad. He started with small retail business first in Muar, Johor. Furthermore, the brand name Jakel Trading was carried the company in the textile industry to meet their customers' expectation and demand. Later on, he broadened the business to Segamat, which his business is categorized as a supreme in the industry. Not only that, by drifting as a textile semi-wholesaler and supplier to not only for the government agencies but with private sectors too, Jakel Trading had expanded its significant growth further in 1992. Through this achievement, Jakel Trading continued to be a highly established and valued textile business in between 1992 and 1997. Moreover, the Jakel Trading has opened 20 branches throughout Malaysia with the motto "One Branch, One State" as their intention to surmount the textile industry in Malaysia from north to south. In serving the customer, the Jakel Trading had enormously numbers of employees, which is over 5,000 employees all over Malaysia. There are 5 vision and mission of the Jakel Trading, in which they want to be a largest textile supplier, when they want to become a well-established textile supplier as well as importer to Malaysia. Next, Jakel also want to aim to ensure that the needs of individual customers, government and private sectors are met by providing textile and fabric with the highest and guaranteed quality. Other than that, the third Jakel intention is to provide exquisite fabrics in order to meet the customer's satisfactions in the terms of strengths and styles with persistently and regularly. Lastly, the customer's maximum satisfactions and the best pleasant shopping experience are the mission of the Jakel Trading, as the customer satisfaction are their main priority, with the concept one salesperson, one customer, in order to meet their customers' expectation in delivering services as to ensure their customers gain a unique and memorable experience in shopping at Jakel Trading. Hence, they offer several services toward the customer, which are carpet installation, whether at home or religious sites, consultation and installation, in-house tailoring, admins department, and industrial garment supplies for employees of government sectors and private institutions in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Syafiqah binti Muhammad Sarwi. Today, I would like to present on implementation of knowledge management as a source of competitive advantage for the Jakel Trading Sdn Bhd. The first implementation of knowledge management in terms of knowledge acquisition. Knowledge acquisition can be mentioned to the knowledge that an organization can gain from external sources. By means of that, the external sources can come from a several sector, in which are suppliers, customers, competitors, partners, external experts, and many more. The key sources of the knowledge acquisition are customers, supplier, competitors, and partners. For the Jakel Trading, they using a Jakel online shopping for the customer to use in order to purchase their products. In this website, it shows the description regarding on their new design and textile as to attract a customer attention. For the supplier, Jakel Trading are the suppliers for the government agencies and private, as they are the biggest wholesale and supplier in textile industry. Next is for the competitors is Gulatis Exclusive Sdn Bhd, as their nature of business is the same in supplying the fabrics, but Jakel Trading again competitive advantage as they are the oldest in textile industries, when they producing a unique and trendy fabrics to meet customer expectation rather than their competitors. Not only that, Jakel Trading partners with Lulu Group International as to open a hypermarket store instead of Masjid India.
The second implementation of the fundamental processes of knowledge management is in the term of knowledge sharing, which is care sharing. In this term, knowledge sharing can be referred as the process of transmitting knowledge or understanding between people, teams, societies, or organizations. Through this, there are two components that involve in care sharing process, which is explicit and tacit knowledge sharing. According to Moradin 2005, explicit knowledge can be defined as an information that is easier to detect and capture but only represent a half of the organization knowledge. It is to say that explicit knowledge refers to the knowledge that summarized and loaded in documents, books, and others. In this case, the Jakel Trading had been assigned by Perbadanan Usahawan Nasional Berhad (PUNBT) to become the mentor of Prosper Bumiputra entrepreneurs in the textile franchise, where they are responsible for the Bumiputra entrepreneur who are loved to work in this industry, which by nurturing them with training and guidance in the aspect of textile industry. Besides that, tacit knowledge can be defined as a knowledge that accumulated by the experience and employment of a person through their mind. In this context, sharing tacit knowledge throughout the organization needs to involve a socialization. So at this moment, the staff or employee of Jakel had daily interaction with their customer, whether loyal or normal customers. In this situation, the employees had involved their tacit knowledge of their own experience in dealing with different types of customers, such as a variety of textiles, suitable clothes for the fabrics, and others. This could be an advantage in terms of competitive business with the other textile industry, as they had many employees and employers in sharing the knowledge.
The third implementation of knowledge management as to become a competitive advantage is in-term knowledge utilization. Is when the knowledge is applying to make a decision and perform the duty with the right direction and routines. As for that, the Jakel Trading have their own procedure in serving their customer with a concept one customer with one salesperson. And when the promoter is in trouble for cutting the fabrics, then their supervisor will help them as to solve the problem efficiently based on their instruction. Not only that, any confusion of Jakel employees in procedures such as managing a workflow, credit card payment should call a supervisor as to solve the particular problem. To be concluded that Jakel Trading always give the best to maintain their harmony work environment and maximize customer satisfaction in order to make their company a more outstanding rather than others company as to ensure they are dominant in textile industry.
My name is Nur Anissa binti Abdul Aziz. So today I am going to present on the evaluation of implementation by Jakel Trading. So based on the evaluation, the implementation of key acquisition by Jakel has been succeeded as using their knowledge in order to create better organization. It is proven through the Jakel's achievement each year involving the leadership, scope and organizational branding. This knowledge, however, makes Jakel try to use their own skills and the creation of insight which are able to manage their own investigation in creating this company. Besides this key acquisition, making them learn new things that they know how to manage their own knowledge that they have. It was Jakel Trading faced difficulties to obtain supplies due to an economic downturn, but successfully the crisis had been handled by Datuk Haji Muhammad Fairuz bin Muhammad Jakel, is now the managing director of the Jakel Group companies and also the eldest sons of Muhammad Jakel. So, at the eyes of the manufacturers, when the issues of stock storage in the market arise previously, Jakel Trading heading directly to the manufacturers by importing stocks from overseas and sell them to wholesaler in Malaysia. In the late of 90s, Jakel Trading had become a major wholesaler and distributor in Malaysia. It was a move by expanding the branches of one state, one branches according to the demographical and population on each state. In observing the implementation of knowledge sharing by Jakel Trading, the usage of tacit and explicit knowledge is one of the supporting keys in their well-managed organization. Hence, the website organization publishing the knowledge to be attained by the website visitors or the customers, as the Jakel provide an overview of the fabric types offered by Jakel Trading all over the world. Only by the single click, the customers will be able to view on a brief explanation and pictures on the close-up of the fabric types that were easier for the customers to make a choice for the purchasing process. So this was included in the vision and mission listed by Jakel. It includes that one salesperson for one customers which is the purpose of reaching the customer's maximization and satisfaction. In addition, the face-to-face knowledge is shared to the customer by safe person and facilitate the customer to make choice the variety fabric option on the store. So these include where the average salesman has the skills and knowledge regarding the type of fabric. Hence, based on the evaluation, Jakel Trading has succeeded by insertion of case sharing by implementing both tacit and explicit knowledge for their customers mostly.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jakel Trading. I will explain the challenges of the implementation. The first challenges are digitalization. There is a current very little properties for the use of electronic information analysis. Also, there is a lack of qualified labor. The creation of the textile from the production network to the conveyance is self-sufficient, fully controlled by the organized factory 4.0. The product use has been fitted with the sensors and also a screen the cycles itself. Specialists believe that the fully automated factory may not be able to fully eliminate staff. After all, the people are going to take a certain task, especially in the newly established profession. Throughout these contexts, the skilled workers and their positive or negative attitudes have the opportunity by digitalization, which affect how fast the textile industry has changed towards the digital future. The data protection and data security also has raised several issues which might delay the 4.0 revolution in industry, and by the end of the day, the numerous progressive depends mostly on the textile company itself rather than others. Next, the irresponsible agency copying Jakel design without official permission. The breach occurs when the person accused using the design without realizing or permission of his order, including prototype. In Malaysia, the intellectual property which preserve fashion design comply with the provision of industrial design. The industrial design legislature has been controlled either by the Industrial Design Act 1996 and also Industrial Design Regulation in 1999. The law enacted when the person obtained the permission of both a patented invention or remain to use or adapt those imitation in an apparent or fraudulent manners for marketing purpose. The original designer who owned the design able to sue the accused when the owner have been registered the industrial design right of their product, because the legislature does not provide security for any unauthorized design.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Shafawati binti Suhaimi and I will present the first points of suggestion, which is provide industrial technology training for employees. In order to overcome the challenges in digitalization, an employers or manager in an organization play an important role in training their employees, able for them to develop knowledge, skills and ability towards handling technological advancement. By means of that, employer or manager need to spend more in order to provide a training in industrial technology for their employees. And employees also need to be prepared towards the changes which is from traditional method to modern method. This can be referred to as the use of modern machines as the main function in an industry. So the expert labor are needed in conducting the machine in order to produce the product without any defects as to prevent the company from any losses in the production of products. As for the example that we can see is through the textile industry, where the use of advanced technology become the most important things for the production, such as the technology used in fabric making process for weaving as compared to the traditional methods. Weaving is usually done by the manpower to weave a clothes that only uses hands, rather than today's era that only use modern technology such as electronic control platform with robotic elements. Hence, the training in industry technology are necessary nowadays in order to enhance an employee's skills and ability in performing advanced technology as to ensure the production are able to achieve the company's goal and objective.
Hi, my name is Nur Adila Husnan Muhammad Yusof. Today I would like to explain on the second suggestion, which is enhancing the skill of the workforce in designing, production and marketing. In order to overcome the second challenges in Jakel company, they need to ensure their firm strategy in branding their products. In this context, copying another brand is become a norm, as that Jakel company should have a step ahead strategy by enhancing their skill of workforce by designing, production and marketing. Therefore, they can create a special department to control the quality of their products. In other words, they can create a workforce to secure their design so that they can hire expert people to create their own design. Therefore, they can have differentiate between Jakel design than the other brands. In the meantime, since Jakel have various collection, they can put exclusive tag on their collection as to show their brand identity that nobody or any brand can copy it. In order to Jakel company to stay relevant in this industry, the marketing team should level up their strategy. By means of that, the marketing team should catch up with nowadays trend which young people prefer pastel color clothes. As that, in order to grab the attention from the youngster, Jakel should come up with new collection with pastel color and new design that's suitable with young people preference. To illustrate, Jakel can use other races models such as Chinese or Indian rather than Malay when modeling their collection, as it also can be a new marketing to Jakel in grab attention from other races too. Thus, Jakel also can improve their sale by follow the approach in knowledge management studies. As a conclusion, knowledge management is an important tool as it can be drivers to business to perform well in terms of product quality, customer service and entire presence in the market. By means of that, Jakel need to have a great performance on multiple levels that start from the highest to the lowest in order to reach the level of a distinguished brand in the international level. Not only that, by having knowledge management, also it has taught the Jakel in different knowledge management approach where it can be used by Jakel to capture the ideas and values from the information that they get in order to improve their management in the future. In brief, knowledge management also a strong source of Jakel to do a healthy competition between other brands, as they already know their best approaches in achieving sustainable competitive advantage from knowledge management efforts.